the 28th of January. It's the full moon, and I don't know if you're feeling the energy, but I felt it pretty strongly yesterday. I've been having, I guess you can call them ascension symptoms of heart palpitations here and there. And I really had trouble sleeping last night, so I don't know if you did as well. But it's funny, I usually put my crystals out in the full moon energy, the light. And I'm here at my daughter's apartment. She has a lovely like little patio or like a little deck outside, but I'm not exactly sure where the moon's gonna be. I have to kind of figure that out. So I will put my crystals out with this full moon and do a little ceremony like I do every month, letting go of what no longer serves me. And I hope that you do as well. I wanted to just, I've already done a full moon reading, but I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about connecting with your own spirit guides, connecting with spirit, and that sort of thing. Recently, if you know me, if you watch my channel, you know that I've been going through a transition. And for the month of December, November, December, I really had trouble connecting. When I came to be with my daughter, I just felt, I think it's the unconditional love that I'm receiving, and I'm feeling a little happier and a little less restricted. So I think I'm able to connect better because my vibration's higher. So if you want to connect with spirit, you need to have a high vibration. And the way I do that, and I've probably talked about this before, is to just envision in my mind's eye someone that I love unconditionally. So that could be a pet, a loved one, whoever it is for you, and just see them in your mind's eye. And then maybe breathe in and out through your heart chakra, opening up your heart. Breathe in and out through your third eye. And then breathe in and out through your crown chakra. And so you just want to get in a high vibration. Now, one thing I do, which looks kind of silly, and I've noticed when I conduct meditation classes, I'll say to everyone to smile. You know, smile while you're in meditation, which feels a little weird, right? And you feel silly. And I'll kind of like, I'll peek and see if anybody's really smiling, because we all have our eyes closed, right? And I'll notice that 99% of the class, it's usually one person will do like a little quick smile, but that smile is really important. Even though, I mean, it might feel weird, but the smile really uplifts us, and it's just telling your body and your soul that you're joyful. So you need to be in that high vibration in order to connect. So don't be afraid to smile in meditation, even if you feel silly. No one's looking. Okay, so I just wanted to mention that. What else did I want to mention? I think that's it. Oh, I've been doing some readings, really great readings, and thank you to everyone who's sent me a heart-based donation for the readings. I was guided to not charge for readings right now because people are financially strapped, and I don't want to stop anyone from getting a reading. So you're welcome to just go to my email, send me an email to thelighthousemedium@gmail.com or thelighthousehealer@gmail.com. Either one will work. And, you know, don't worry about the money. Just send me what you can from your heart. That's what really matters, okay? But in the readings, I've noticed that ancestors are really around a lot of people. Now, not everybody gets a mediumship reading. Sometimes they do request that someone certain comes through, and, you know, fingers crossed the right one comes through. I don't really have control of that. But I've noticed a lot of ancestors around people, and I just feel like we're really getting a lot of support from our ancestors. So don't be afraid to ask for assistance. I always bring my mom in. She always helps me to connect with spirit. She's kind of like my bridge, so to speak. So they're there for us. They're cheering us on, especially through all of this ascension and awakening, because we're clearing karma for them as well. So don't be afraid to talk to them. Like I tell people, you don't need a medium to talk to your loved ones who've crossed over. They're always around you. And remember, there's no such thing as time or space. So what might feel like, just from my own experience, in my near-death experience, I was only gone for maybe 10 minutes, but it felt like hours to me. And like the archangels can be in many different places at once. We're multi-dimensional beings, and time is more of a human thing here in 3D, so that we can, do things on a schedule and stuff like that. But your loved ones are always there, and you can talk to them. They hear you. And if you're still, you might actually get a message, or you might see lights flicker, or for me, my mom always comes as a butterfly. Now, of course, living in the Caribbean, I would see butterflies all the time, but my mom would make it special. She would do it maybe on an ad or a photo. She would do it in some way special, so I knew it was her. Or it would be like on a really windy beach where you never see a butterfly, then there would be a butterfly. So even if it's the middle of winter and say butterflies are your thing, or whatever it is that they can manipulate energy, nature more easily, you might see, maybe it's a deer for you. You might see a picture of a deer somewhere. So it doesn't have to necessarily be in nature. They're always with us. They're always trying to get messages to us. So I guess just be aware, right? All right, while I'm here, I'm just gonna pull a few cards. You don't have to adjust your set. I did color my hair. When I was a nurse in the operating room, the time of the full moon was a time when people did kind of crazy stuff. And I'm no different. I was walking down the aisle at CVS with my puppy, Ramsey. I didn't even know they let dogs walk in stores here. Not all the stores, but CVS lets you walk in with your dog. So I walked by the hair color, and I just had this like, I don't know, I was like, maybe you should change it up. So I did do this color. I'm not sure I like it. I might go a little darker or deeper. I'm just experimenting. It's no big whoop. To me, hair is kind of like an accessory. Okay. But yeah, people can get a little bit weird during the full moon. And a lot of times in senior living centers, some of the clients would do weird things. Like, I can remember my aunt worked for a senior living center, and she said that one of her clients would plant cookies in flower pots to see if cookies would grow. So that's just like, people can get a little weird around the full moon. And maybe color their hair, who knows? All right, so I'm just gonna pull a few cards for us while we're here. This is my chakra deck. And it's the I Am Presence. So this chakra is the Soul Star chakra, I'm pretty sure. To me, this is the Soul Star chakra, number 30, which 3 plus 0 adds up to 3. That's all about expansion. We're going through a huge expansion on a soul level. But there's a chakra just above your head, about a foot above your head. And I see it as my own private moon. So you can access information in that chakra. It's your own private, like Akashic records. So you can just imagine that silvery light is spinning and opening just about a foot above your head if you want to work on that chakra. And then we have, this is the heart chakra, green. it's inner child. The number 17, 1 is about new beginnings. 7 can be that you're on the right path. Also, it's a number of unity, Christ consciousness. But you may have to do some inner child work. I've been doing that for the last year or so. It's very helpful. And I know I've talked about it before, but you can just sit in stillness and imagine yourself at the age of, say, 3 or 4, maybe 5. And just ask your inner child, you know, what they have to tell you. And then just be still and listen. But it's interesting that the heart chakra came out because I have been having these like heart palpitations, and there's nothing wrong with my heart, believe me. And other friends of mine have reported to me that they're having heart flutterings or palpitations as well. So I feel like that's our heart chakra is really opening up. We're going through this huge awakening, and you might feel that. Okay, we have, this is the last card. This is the third eye chakra, and it says clarity, number 25. 2 is a card of, it can be a card of balance. It can be a card of choices, decisions to make. And 5 is a card, or is a number of, did I say card? 5 is a number of change and transition. And you add 2 plus 5, and that adds up to 7. Again, that Christ consciousness energy, unity, we are all one. And it's the third eye chakra. So like I said, if you want to channel spirit or connect with your spirit guide or your higher self, you can just breathe in and out through your heart, your third eye, and then your crown, and then connect with your soul star chakra. Okay. I'll pull a card from Amanda Ellis's deck. This is the Metatron deck, Archangel Metatron. And we have, this is orange, and it's connection and attunement. So this person is really connecting with the divine and just allowing that energy to flow all the way through them. Make sure you ground before you do any of this work. You want to ground into Mother Earth, and then just open up all of your chakras. And then smile, increase your vibration, and then just ask a question and see what happens. A lot of times I'll just journal, or you know, sometimes for me it's just typing on my computer right after meditation when I ask a question and I get an answer, and I know it's not coming from me because it's too smart. The information is, you know, when you're channeling your guides, it's always going to be a loving energy, a loving presence. You may feel like tingling in your head or throughout your body. You may feel a warmth come in, like a real heat. You may feel like a hug. Sometimes I feel a little hug, but it's always a loving presence. So you never have to worry as long as you're in high vibration. I hear a lot of people in the spiritual community talk about protection. Sure, I love to bring in the white light and surround myself, or whatever light I'm feeling at the moment, but I never feel the need to protect myself because I only work in the highest, with the highest divine energies. Okay, so we have, this was, let's see, Angels and Ancestors deck by Kyle Gray, and the card that came out was Guardian Angel. Guardian Angel, and I do see white feathers quite often. That's another message from Spirit that you're being guided. It can be a nice message if you're, you know, if you see a white feather, kind of think like, what was I thinking about? What was on my mind at the time? And it's just like a little nod from Spirit, you know, that they're with you. And it says, you are not alone. So we're never alone. I know I've said that before. We're always surrounded by ancestors, loved ones, angels, maybe your guardian angel, your spirit guides. And I feel like with all of these cards that came out, I really feel like Spirit wants you to try to connect on your own. I love doing readings. I love talking to people, but I know that each and every one of you can do this yourself. All the answers are within, and it's our birthright. It's the sixth sense. You don't really need a psychic to tell you what you already know. But I shouldn't say that, because I do enjoy the readings. And I've been meeting a lot of new people lately, so that's fun. Okay, I'll pull a card. Oh, wow, we're almost at 16 minutes. Where does the time go? I can certainly go on. Okay, I was just telling a friend yesterday on the phone that I felt like I was in 5D. I felt like 5D is here, the new earth is here, and I feel like I'm in it most of the time. I mean, obviously I have to pay bills, I have to wash the dishes. I mean, there's 3D stuff I'm doing, but I just feel like I'm in 5D. So this is the Dragon deck, and it's Dragon Wisdom, and it says New World. So it is a new world, right? It's here. It's here if you want it. You just have to, you know, it's a choice. It's a choice. How do you choose to spend your day? Do you choose to be, you know, watch the news, too much social media, get real down? Or do you make a choice to be in a higher vibration, to smile during meditation, to do some Kundalini yoga, take a walk, hug a tree, whatever it is for you. Okay, and we have Gaia, Earth Connection. This is Gaia, Mother Earth, and she's just giving a nod saying, yes, it is a new earth. Mother Earth has ascended. She is in a higher vibration, and we have to go along with her if we want to be in the new earth. So this is a nod from her. It says, be mindful of the planet, come back to earth and stay grounded. So don't forget, before you do your meditation, to ground into the earth. Drop a cord from your root chakra. I like to imagine it's a red cord, and then I can just see it, like I'm on the 5th floor right now, and I just imagine that I'm going down all the 5 floors, then I hit the concrete, then I go down into the earth, and I see all the different layers, rocks and roots, and I go all the way to the center of the earth, and I just see this beautiful, like emerald green gem, and then as I inhale all that beautiful green energy into my heart, hold it there for a little bit, I shoot it back out through my crown, and on the exhale, and then inhale it back into my heart. You can do that as many times as you want. That kind of gets you centered, grounded into the earth, and connected with the divine. I hope that helps. If it does, let me know. Let me know how your meditations are going. If you're connecting to your spirit guides and that sort of thing, I would love to hear from you, and I'm gonna leave it there. Happy full moon. I think it's the full moon in Leo. Yeah, happy full moon in Leo, everyone. Don't forget to do a little ceremony. Maybe write some things down that you want to let go of, nasty habits that you want to let go of. And don't forget to put your crystals out. At least if you can't get them all out, at least get your selenite out. I have some selenite sticks that I'm gonna put out and then put near all my other crystals. All right, guys, if you like these videos, please like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you next time. Namaste. Take care.